Hey guys, wanted to do a review on the Maxpedition Rat Wallet. I actually traded this with one of my subs for a flashlight, so that was kind of nice to be able to get a piece of gear with something that I really didn't necessarily need. So as you can see, it's a Maxpedition, American design, made in Taiwan. This is kind of a larger style wallet, not something you carry in your back pocket to put your money in. So you have this main compartment here with the separator and two pockets. You have this front pocket, which is a clip-and Velcro, which has this big interior pocket and a secondary pocket in the front, which will fit, like, credit cards, ID, stuff like that. And it looks like there's a Velcro patch on the inside, so if you want to put like a morale patch or something like that in there, you can do that as well. There's also a little zippered pouch on the outside as well for flat stuff. So, as usual with Maxpedition, it's what you expect. Really good stitching, good quality, good materials, everything, seems to be really good. Good zippers, good YKK zippers, not anything cheap there at all, and a very fairly well thought out design. I think this is a really good size for like an EDC kit or maybe a small medical kit, fire starting kit for backpackers, you name it. There's a lot of cool things you can fit in here because it is just kind of a, I hate to say it, but it's very close to a perfect size. So I picked out a couple items just to kind of show you what this thing does fit and will fit easily. So here we have a Leatherman Sidekick. You can see it fits into there, absolutely no problem, and does close and doesn't present any bulk issues with that. Oh, forgot about the Velcro belt loop as well in the back. So say if you didn't want to just have that, you want to put in your pocket knife and say a flashlight. That's a AA flashlight. You're at about capacity there. You'll still zip up, as you can see, but you're about capacities, and that's pretty much, that is the primary couple of things that most people are going to carry for EDC is a flashlight, multi-tool, and knife. So you can pretty much, with those couple of things, do quite a bit and still have your front pockets for extra things. So I did want to point that out. The Sidekick is not the biggest multi-tool on earth, but you do have probably a good, let's see, we'll put that in there nice and tight so you can kind of see there is quite a bit of room there for a little bit of a longer multi-tool or wider or whatever, so it will fit a pretty good variety of gear. Pretty cool. So for me, I think this is going to turn into a work EDC kit. As I mentioned many times, I work in a job where I often have to go through metal detectors. I'm in hospitals, courthouses, all different kinds of places. In some of those places, weapons aren't allowed. So going through, even with something like a Sidekick, will get it confiscated. So what I wanted was a small EDC kit I could keep in my desk at work, that I could lock up, and that I would always have those basic EDC items. So for example, if I do have a day where I'm at court first thing in the morning and I can't bring my EDC into court with me, that after I'm done, when I go to the office, I would always have EDC supplies available to me in case of an emergency. So ideally what I'm probably going to put in there, like I said, is a multi-tool knife, flashlight, maybe a little bit of cash, extra credit card, maybe like a photocopy of my ID, and I have a desk that locks at work, so I can lock this up very safely, by the way. And then maybe put a few other things, like maybe a lighter, matches, water purification pills, a couple other just maybe small survival item kind of things in here. And it'll be a nice thing where if I ever am in a position where, say for example, I go through a metal detector and my stuff gets confiscated, that I will have this, at my desk that I can use. So it's basically an extra layer of protection, and it will help me organize those things, because I do have a lot of that stuff in my desk already they're just not organized, this is something that I can grab and go. If there's a fire alarm, emergency, something like that, I can grab this and go. If something happens, I don't have stuff in my pocket, I can just grab and go. And that's what I do like, is I can organize a bunch of small EDC gear together, and I do have that option where I can put it on my belt. I can do, you know, quite a bit. It's not really big enough to fit in a pocket, but you could probably put that in a coat pocket maybe, or clip it onto something. If you got Molly gear, you know, you can clip that on using, you know, a lot of cool things you can do with it, and I really am kind of glad I picked it up. A lot of these small Maxpedition pouches are just really well designed and really well thought out, because they obviously made this with the intention of, you know, multi-tool knife and those kind of sized items going in here. So very smart, and I'm definitely going to get a lot of use out of it.